Hello everybody guys, my name is Ivan. Today guys, we're back with another Fnaf sister location video. So, sorry I haven't been making videos for a few days. It's alright. So, today we're going to go ahead and finish off Fnaf sister location by talking about the map and everything and how it connects to Fnaf 3 or Fazbear's Fright. And also we're going to be talking about, where are they? The blueprints. Where are the blueprints? Do they have blueprints of the animatronics or no? I don't know. Do we have them? I don't know. Maybe there's like a picture online or something. Anyway. Okay, so then let's talk about the map this one. And I'll pull up a picture online and share with you guys what it means. As a matter of fact, I'll put it on the side here. Alright guys, so I have the pictures pulled up on there. So, let's go ahead and talk about the map though real quick. So, let's take a look here. So we got a circus gallery, and circus control, which this leads into where we go through in night 1 and 2. We go through that little vent in the middle, which leads us to Baby's place. If I can just show you, that leads to right here. So you see this right here. Oh wait, I need to enable my cursor. God, I'm so sorry guys. I thought I was recording. You guys missed all of that. You guys missed all of that, but at least I know what to say now. So I pulled up all the pictures of the animatronics, of the animatronic blueprints. So we'll have that ready. So let me explain to you guys how this map works. Okay. So night 1, well, on every night, right? You start off in the elevator. Okay. Then after the elevator, you go through the vents, you crawl through the vents all the way up to the control module, which is the center of all of these locations and areas. Well, not locations, but areas. Locations. Whatever. This is the center of all of these. And you can pick which way you want to go, depending on what night you're on. So let's say you're on night 1 or something. And he tells you to go to the circus gallery or the Circus Baby, right? It tells you to go to Circus Baby. So then this vent opens. You crawl through these vents all the way up to the circus control, which is where you shock her, which is where you shock Baby and everything, or pull up, or flash her with a flashlight. Which is where this is, right here. And not only that, but it's also where the Bitty Babs are. So that's how you can get through there. Now, let's say we're on night 2, right? Night 2. Again, you start off in the elevator, go through the vents and up, and then you go left to the Ballora gallery, walk through there all the way over to the breaker room with Funtime Freddy. And then you deal with him. Then you get back, once you're finished with the breaker room, you come back through the Ballora gallery, go back, and then that's the end of the night. And then night 3, basically how that works, you start off in the elevator, go through the vents again, back to the control module, and then he'll say to go to the Funtime Auditorium, through the Funtime Auditorium. So then you go right into the Funtime Auditorium, do that whole spidaddle where you flash your beacon at Funtime Foxy all the way up till you get to parts and service, which is right here. And then once you're done parts and service and you've dealt with little freaking Bonbon over here, you go back through the Funtime Auditorium all the way back to the control module. And well, not to the control. Well, no. Then after you're done with parts and service, you go back to the Funtime Auditorium, and then that is going to be the end of night 4. I mean night 3. Sorry. Night 4. I don't really know how to explain that because I don't know where you go for that. Because I don't think that's going to be on this map anywhere. But I'll explain to you night 5. So again, night 5, you start off in the elevator, right? Then you go through the vents up to the control module, which is right here in the center of everything. And then this time you go through Funtime Auditorium once again, except Funtime Foxy will not be there because she's been scooped. She's been scooped by the scooper. Enter scooped her. So you can just run all the way over here to parts and service, where Baby's shell will be, / entered will be. And then once you're finished with that, you got the code and everything. She'll tell you to turn back and through Funtime Auditorium and follow her instructions and everything. So then after that, you'll leave, go back, and follow her instructions. Now, there's 2 ways that you can go, 2 options that you can do. You can either go forward and left, which is down, to the scooping room, or you can go forward and right to the private room where entered will be. So these are basically 2 endings. Forward and forward and left, or forward and right, which is up. So up or down. And that's basically that. That's basically what that is. So I hope that kind of explained to you guys how the map works and everything, how the map works and how all of the locations are tied and linked together in some way. I hope that gave you some insight on that. Okay, so that's it for the map. Now, wait, hold up.
Exotic butters.
Dude, I forgot you can click on it and it says exotic butters. Hold up.
Exotic butter. Exotic butters.
Oh my god. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull up the pictures and the blueprints of a couple of the animatronics. So, okay, let's go ahead and zoom in on this, guys. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this, and I'll explain everything. Okay. Okay, so let me go ahead and hang on. Okay. How do I hide? Okay. Okay, so I gotta hide it. Okay, so here we go. So we have everything here, right? We have the blueprints of, this is Ballora. This is Ballora's blueprints. So we have A, B, C, and D. Name Ballora, height 6.2 feet, which explains why she was so tall when we went up against her in the Ballora gallery. It explains why she was so tall in the Ballora gallery when we met her. Her weight is 347 pounds, which is pretty heavy. Now, let's take a look at everything down here. So, A, we have audio activation sensor. So that explains why she is so she's so sensitive to When we make noise, when we run through Ballora Gallery, it explains why we die so fast, because she is very, very sensitive to audio. So that would be right here, which would be her brain right here. So right about this area right here. See where I'm at? So right about here is where his sensory thing is. So that's that. Next we have B, which is right here. Deter, A, and misdirect. Don't know what that is. Oh yeah, remote activation. C, Circus Baby. Does that say direct? Diro or something? I'm gonna assume that's a direction or something. But that's really interesting. C, balance, stability, which would be right here. So right around her waist, basically, right about here. How she keeps her balance, because she's a ballerina, right? She's a ballerina, so of course she's gonna have to keep that balance. So that's probably where her waist is, right about here. D, collision sensor. So yeah, so she can sense, because remember she's blind, right? So if she bumps into anything, right? She can sense it. She can sense when she's about to bump into something, and that would be right about here. Interesting. So it's her legs, basically. That's really interesting. Now, I'm pretty sure there's another picture of her where she's got like a kid inside of her or something. I want to see if I can pull up a picture of that. But that's basically Ballora. I'm going to see if I can pull up a picture of that. Okay, guys, so I couldn't find any pictures of more of Ballora, so we're just going to move on to the next one. So, next up is Funtime Freddy. So, let's see here. Let's see if you guys notice anything off. Let's see if you guys notice anything that's off about Funtime Freddy before I catch it. Let's go ahead and start going over it though. So name Funtime Freddy. Yep, height 6.0 feet, pretty tall, which explains why the Funtime in the breaker room he was so huge when he was standing in front of us. His weight 350 pounds, pretty big. Proximity sensor, which basically he can sense how close and how far away things are, you are, whatever. Grouping coordination. That's probably gonna have to deal with I don't know. B, parental tracking, 360 pivot. So basically, and if there's any parents around, he'll automatically look straight at them, pivot towards them, which is and it's 362 by the way, which is kind of weird. Then C, voice mimic and luring. Now that's interesting, because that has to deal with Bonbon. That's gonna deal with Bonbon. That would be right about here. So it's basically what this thing is right here. I'm pretty sure. And then D, which is the storage tank. Now, D, do you notice anything odd? You see this right here? I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe we can zoom into that. Let's see. Can we zoom anymore? Yes, we can. So I don't know if you see this right here, but I think there's a child inside of him, right? Don't you guys see it? There's like a, it looks really weird, doesn't it? There might be a kid inside of him, which I think there is. I think there's like I'm pretty sure there's a kid inside of Funtime Freddy that got stuffed. Let me know what you guys think, because see, D, it says storage tank, to store stuff, right? Like storing a child, right? Very weird. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a kid inside of him. But yeah. And it's funny how his hat is the proximity sensor, which is really interesting. Okay, well that's Funtime Freddy. Now let's go on to Funtime Foxy. Then after Funtime Foxy, we're gonna end off with Baby, and then that's gonna be the video. Alright? Okay. Okay. Next up, Funtime Foxy. Let's see if there's anything odd about you. Okay, so first, we got the name, Funtime Foxy, height 5.9 feet, which explains when we go in the Funtime Auditorium, go through the Funtime Auditorium, she's so big when she stands in front of us. Explains that. 290 pounds for her weight, which is pretty interesting. A light activation sensor, which is why we have to flash her with our beacon. Well, actually, because she's very sensitive to light, we don't do it that much, because if we do it too much, she'll sense, you know, that we're flashing her and everything, and then she'll jump scare us, right? That's where her light activation sensor is, which is right up here, which is about where her brain is. And B, parental voice sync and replay, which is interesting. I don't really know what that means, but let me know what you guys think about that. C, variable sense release. So like she can sense us or something. Interesting. D, remote floor anchor. And C, Circus Baby Dire 07. Let me know what you guys think about this down here. C, Circus Baby Dire 07. What do you guys think that means? Like she can see Circus Baby roaming around or something? Or she can just see Circus Baby. Let me know what you guys think about that. Now, I don't think Funtime Foxy has a kid inside of her. I can't really tell if she's got a kid inside of her. A child. I can't really tell. I don't think she does. But we'll have to see what you guys think about that. Okay. And finally, we're going to go on to Circus Baby. Okay. Finally, we have Circus Baby. Now, this one should be very, very obvious. This one should be very, very obvious for you guys. So, name, Circus Baby. Height, 7.2 feet. Yep, so she's pretty big. Weight, 505 pounds, which is pretty big. A, air hose attachment, which is very interesting. So that's right here. Dispenser. Oh yeah, internal ice cream dispenser. We should probably know where that is, right? Yeah, right about here. Right about here, right where her chest is almost, right? B. You guys probably should have known that by now. That her ice cream dispenser was there, because it's Baby, right? C, song data bank, which is near her head, which is very, very interesting. Okay. D, emergency stop. Where is that? So right about here. So it's basically this tendon, I guess. I guess it's probably going to be this tendon, which is sticking out of her. And there's multiple tendons right here, which probably keep her together or something, most likely. I have no idea. But yeah, that's that. Now, there is definitely somebody inside of her. But, well, it's pretty obvious that there's somebody inside of her, right? Elizabeth, right? Elizabeth died inside of her, right? And you can kind of see that form, right? You can kind of see that there's something inside of her, right? It's kind of subtle, but you can definitely notice that there's probably going to be something, inside of her, right? You can definitely see that. Anyway, that's basically it for the blueprints of the animatronics. That's all I gotta say. where is my... Yeah, so that's basically all I gotta say. Those, this was the map. I told you guys about the map and how the map works, so that's out of the way. And we also just discussed the blueprints of all the animatronics, so that's out of the way too. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little analysis of the animatronics blueprints, and if there's any kids inside of them, which I'm pretty sure 99.5% of them have a kid inside of them. We just really couldn't see inside of them, but I'm pretty sure there was. Let me know what you guys thought about all the details that were like the how they were designed and everything. Let me know what you guys thought about how they were designed and all of that. From me going over the blueprint with you guys, reviewing the blueprint with you guys. Let me know what you guys thought about that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure you guys all please hit the like button if you guys enjoyed it. Simple as that. And hit that post notification bell so that way you guys will get notified whenever I upload any of my videos. And also don't forget to subscribe. And next video, guys, we are going to be starting Fnaf Simulator. Bye bye, everybody.